هاي لجينا هاي حبيبتي. So can we start, girls? Open your literature book, page 16. 16, girls.
Miss, I want to go to bring the book. I thought you have writing today.
It's we have the writing from the literature book.
Okay. Can I go bring my book?
Please go.
Miss,
Yes.
Miss, I want to go to the bathroom.
Who's talking? Asma?
Yeah.
Hi, Asma. Your mic is working
Hi.
finally?
Yeah, I fixed it.
Yes, go, Asma.
Thank you.
Page 16, girls. Lojane and Layan, are you back?
Yes, Miss, I'm back.
And Layan?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so tell me, I'm back, teacher.
I just came back.
Okay, page 16. Open your book, girls.
Okay. Miss, I wanted to ask you, did you receive our homeworks?
Yes.
Okay. But Miss, did you check them?
No,
Were
not
they
yet. In the weekend, inshallah.
okay.
Kadra, are you here? Yeah, 16. Kadra, are you here?
Yes.
Yes, read Kadra from third read.
When?
Third read. It's you.
Yes, I saw it. Drawing conclusions. Objective. As you read the passage a third time, think about how the author contrasts Marco's reaction to event with the reaction of other characters. Do other characters express Marco's amazement, surprise, and confusion at the events in the story? Or have they seen it
So
all
this is the
before?
question, girls. So in the third read, as we said, we have to read the passage 3 times. The first one, we get the main ideas. Number 2, we get how the author delivered the message. Number 3, draw conclusions. So here in this third read, do other characters express Marco's amazement, surprise? Again, do other characters express Marco's amazement, surprise, and confusion to the events in the story? Do or not? Do not? Continue.
Or have they seen it all before? In my thoughts, sidebar, write a few sentences that express your conclusion.
Okay, so continue reading. We will discuss how can we answer this question. Continue.
Focus on drawing conclusions. When writing stories, authors show what's happening and then let readers draw their own inference and conclusion about the many things that are
Highlight it, please. Draw inferences and conclusion about many things that are left unsaid. I downloaded for you, uploaded for you the PowerPoint. Did you see it, girls, or not? For your literature? Yes.
Grammar or
I saw the grammar and the literature.
Yeah, I saw both of them.
Okay. I want to show you something. I'll accept the request. Liliane, are you in? Okay. This is it, girls. I will share my screen with you. Wait a minute. This one. Can you see my YouTube?
Yes.
No, not on YouTube. Can you see
the PowerPoint? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we see the PowerPoint.
Grade 10. Hello?
Yes. Yes, miss.
Hello?
Yes. Hello, miss. What's wrong? Miss, are you talking right now?
We can't hear you, miss, if you're talking.
Girls, do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Now, yes.
Can you
Now, yes.
can you see my PowerPoint?
Yes.
Yes, so great. Okay. What's make an inference? To make an inference is a conclusion, a guess, based on what? So a guess that I make, the reader makes. How to make an inference? I read the text. So I read the third read for Marco Polo's trip, when he saw the Mongol land, when he saw the fireworks for the first time. A conclusion is what? What I read plus my prior knowledge, what I know before, equal making inference. How? A very simple example that I always say to you. When I read in the text that Ali woke up at 8, and we know, so this is what I read, that he woke up at 8 a.m. I know, my prior knowledge says to me that school starts at 7. So what is the inference?
He's late.
He's
He
late.
is late for school. Okay?
Okay.
Jana walking in the street. She saw a poor man. I know that Jana likes to pay money for the poor people and pay charity and this. And I know that, and he tells me that she had extra money with her. So I can, and she's walking toward the poor man. So I can infer that what? She
Paid.
Gave the
paid money for him. This is how to make an inference. When you grow up, when you were little, when you grow up, the kind of reading depends more about making inference. Why? Because he wants you to work your mind. Wait a minute, I accept Liliane because it seems she has a problem. You got me, girls?
Yes.
So this is make an inference. What's make an inference? What make an inference is what I read plus my prior knowledge equal the inference. Be back here, stop sharing. Okay. Continue, Jane.
This approach engages readers more deeply in the story in the journey. For example, readers share in Marco's efforts to understand what's going on around him by observing the reactions of others. Because the story is written in the first-person point of view, the reader experiences the same emotions and reactions as Polo. Complete the following graphic organizer in the last 3 rows. Draw your own conclusions and provide evidence from the text. Continuous.
Yes, Yes. So he wants conclusion about Marco Polo's character and the situation he is encountering. Conclusions. So I make the conclusion. I don't find them written directly or stated directly in the passage. I have to make an inference, to make a guess. So the leaders of Camp Balik were expecting Marco and his group. This is what I expected. Okay. How did I know? From the text he wrote for me, our letter train was met by a considerable reception. Okay, so what else? What can we predict from the story? What's the inference we can make?
Miss,
I want you to think and raise your hand. I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay.
Miss, can you repeat the question?
Your conclusion, Layan. What is your conclusion? Anything you guessed by yourself. It was not stated directly in the story about the trip.
Okay.
Girls?
Yes.
Yes, finished?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sarah, say one for me.
Okay. The father and the uncle were expecting such a thing, that the fireworks and the surprise and whatever, and they said, my father and the evidence was my father and uncle and the two mangoes were equally tranquil.
Tranquil, yes.
They were
In which line, yes, Sarah? In
It
which line?
line 56. 56.
Okay, girls, go to page 50, to line 56, please. Underline it. Yes, my father and uncle. Yes.
And the two mangoes were equally tranquil. Is it tranquil?
They
They
what,
ate
Miss?
quickly as they sowed in the range of the plunging horses.
Plunging horses.
Plunging.
So the father and his father and his uncle, okay, maybe they have gone to Mongol land again before, right? They were
Yeah.
not surprised at all.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe they went there before. This is number one. Who can tell me number two? Layan Maghrabi.
Miss, when he, do I tell you the evidence first or what happened?
Tell me the evidence. So we go back to go through the lines.
When he said there came a noise like a crack of thunder. And
Which
the
line, dear?
Line 45. Here.
Yes.
I'm not sure, but I think he thought this way because it was his first time seeing fireworks.
Yes. So we can infer that it was his first time to see fireworks. What's our evidence? Like a crack of thunder and a light like a lightning flash in page 45. So he was describing the fireworks using by comparing it to previous experiences, by the things that he has already known. So which tells us that it was his first time to see the fireworks. He didn't even know its name. So he was describing it with his senses. Excellent, Layan. Another one. So girls, raise your hand and answer me.
Miss, I have one, but I'm not sure.
Yes, please.
Here in line 84, it's a toy devised by the Chinese Han people. They call it Hu Shu Yin Hua, fire trees and sparkling flower. I shook my head and said, toy indeed. That he was very astonished that it's a toy for them, the fireworks. Maybe?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, it supports the same idea. Yes, you are correct, Kader. Another one, girls. So girls, here he said the leaders of Kambalik were expecting Marco and his groups because they were waiting for him. What about the reception itself? It was a what reception?
Extravagant.
Extravagant reception. It was an extravagant reception. Can you tell me which line, Layan?
Miss, I'm not basing this off lines. I'm basing this off my own understanding.
Yes.
But can I look
So-
at
Line 5.
We can say that a Kambalik was the Kambalik people were waiting for them.
They already wrote this maths, right?
They wrote the leaders of Kambalik were waiting for them, but we can say that they were welcoming there more than usual way. Yeah. more
Yes.
than a usual reception. How can we say from the extravagant? You said line 5 or who said?
Considerable reception party.
Where is it? Yes,
Line
Line
5.
girls.
Line 5, miss.
line 5.
Line 5. Okay, considerable reception party.
Miss, there's
Okay.
also in 9.
It's also no. This is written for to support number 1 that the leaders were waiting for them. I want to say that the reception was extravagant more than a usual reception party.
Yes, Miss, line 28.
28. Yes.
Yeah.
We underlined them,
yes,
even
yes.
my father and uncles. Yes, appearing to have expected this extravagant reception, but Nasrel and Usu and Donik looked as astonished as I was.
Miss, are you going to upload the presentation so we can write them later?
I uploaded the I didn't upload it.
No, I mean
uploaded
for this table.
No, for this table, no, because we have to get it out together.
I mean, yes, I know, but when
You want me to write it?
just write it down as well.
Okay, I'll write.
As you like.
Write them later.
I wanted to discover them together and you write them on your own way.
Okay. As you like.
Okay, whenever the things that I find them hard, that you need help, I write for you. But this is, I felt like it's easy and I want you to write it your own way because this is another thing. Okay, dear? Okay, let's get the last one. I'll say it. Okay, it looks like the city, they do not receive much visitors from Italy or from Europe generally, because all the crowd was there waiting for them. All the people of the village were waiting for them. Okay?
Line
Yes.
33.
Yeah, I will tell you.
38.
33.
Oh, when he said the crowds were waiting for us curiously. Yes, here in line 12. Between crowds of cities, everyday inhabitants, they came and waited for us, who paused in their occupation to ogle us curiously. What's the curiosity? Because they haven't seen them before. They haven't received visitors from this land before. With me? Anyone wants to say another one?
Miss, the one you said about line 28, is it the same as the first one or a difference?
No, different, dear.
طب
It's
what?
about the extravagant reception.
Okay.
So, Miss, therefore, the. Okay.
We said 4.
Okay.
Yes.
Right? They surprised the fireworks. Layan said 1, Sarah said 1, Kadra said 1, and I said 1. Right?
Yes.
The city doesn't often see visitors from outside. This is what I said. Sarah said that the uncle and father used to went there before. Kadra said, remind me again, Kadra?
When they say it's the toy, they call it
Yes.
Hushu.
Yes, that it was his first time to see the fireworks, and he said indeed it's a toy. Oh, and what else? What did we say else?
The extravagant.
Yes, the extravagant reception.
It was for what, Miss? We expected what in the extravagant reception?
We said the lines, Sarah.
28.
Yes, that the father and uncle smiled and nodded and bowed, and
This is we expected what? To have expected this extravagant reception.
yes, they say what? What do you mean, Sarah?
Yeah, the evidence was
The father and the uncle, but his Usu and Dondik, they were astonished as he was. So they didn't expect an extravagant reception.
Okay.
Marco, Usu, and Dondik. Shall we continue?
Yes.
Okay. So, turn the page with me. Find literary analysis. Literary analysis, girls. What's literary analysis? It's in page 21, and this is our writing. This will be our writing, okay? The literary analysis.
Page what, miss?
21. So
21.
girls, in like 7 or 8 weeks, each 8 weeks will take 2 kinds of writing. Okay, 2 kinds of writing. We'll take today literary analysis. So I will open a Word document.
Teacher,
Yes.
we will not
Yes,
use
yes.
the grammar book for the writing like last year.
We might use it, but actually, when I saw this book, I preferred this. It has new ideas. Yani, literary analysis is very new. Okay, so girls,
Okay.
we know. Let me just. You can see my Word, right? I have to share the screen with me. In any essay, I have introduction. Then I have the body. Then I have what? Huh?
Conclusion.
Girls, can you see
Conclusion.
my Word document?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So girls, only Layan, Sarah, Kadra, Jlujain, and Najwa ask the question. I haven't heard any of others' voices today. Are you here? Hello?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Yes, I want to hear you. Say yes.
Yes,
We are
miss.
with you. Okay, go on, teacher. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, introduction, body, conclusion. Literary analysis. What do we write in the literary analysis? Let's see. Here I will underline it for you. So we know this is the title, introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay. So Noor, are you here? Noor Yusri?
Yusuf.
Yusuf. Why each time I say Yusri?
Yes, miss, I'm here.
Yes, read Noor. Timed literary analysis.
Okay. In some situation, you will be expected to write an organized essay in a short amount of time. To practice this skill, give yourself 45 minutes to write a focused, well-developed essay that answers the following prompt. Would the journey...
So I have to answer these questions in my literary analysis.
Would the journey be as effective as James had written it with a third-person narrator rather than a first-person narrator? Why or why not?
Do you know the 4 points of view of the narrator?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
The first person, I will tell you the first person, and third person, and you guess. First person is when I tell what happened to me. So, as we have just said, because it has been written from the first person point of view, we know all the feelings of the character. We know all the feelings and thoughts of Marco Polo. If it's written from the third one, it might be limited. So, in the third person point of view limited, what is the point of view of the narrator?
First.
Third.
What do you mean? Miss?
Yes. Do you hear
Miss,
me?
what do you mean? No, it
Okay,
didn't
so-
hear you.
Okay, Noor, continue reading. Yeah, Noor, continue reading.
Okay. First person. The story is told by a person who is a character in the story and who describes events in a person's subjective matter,
Events, yes.
focusing on his or her own thoughts, feelings, and actions.
Please highlight it. Subjective manner. Subjective manner is what? He talks about his feelings, thoughts, feelings and thoughts, and actions. So we only know about this character, feelings, thoughts, and action. What if it's written from the third person point of view? Hi, Noor.
The story is told by a narrator who is outside the story and who is describing events in the objective manner, which
Highlight objective manner.
may include describing the thoughts and feelings of all the characters.
Yes. So the third person point of view may be limited, so he only knows about one character, or omniscient, so he knows about all the characters. Before we go on, what will be the difference?
Difference between what?
Between يعني this Marco Polo's this story, if it's written from a third person point of view,
We will not know that he was shocked, like the level of.
Miss, if it were omniscient or limited,
omniscient.
if it were, I'm sorry,
okay, let's
omniscient.
discuss first if it was limited. Let me see someone else, Sarah, to
I'm Layan.
Layan, I thought it's Sarah because I don't see the. I'm sorry, حبيبي. So Layan, you answer me, Layan. هاتي Layan, say.
If it were limited, we will only know, just like now, we will only know what Marco feels. But if it were omniscient, we would know the feelings of other characters. They weren't mentioned here.
Yes. We will know the thoughts of feelings of Oso. We will know the thoughts of feeling of the father, for example.
Yes,
if it's
the
omniscient.
uncle.
Yes. If it's limited,
we may not know the feelings of Marco, maybe another person.
Yes, maybe another person. Maybe, yes, excellent. Maybe another person, or maybe he will not be able to describe the exact feelings and emotions of Marco.
Yes.
So, in order to write a literary analysis, girls, literary analysis, you are a critic. Critic is your job is to criticize the literature. So you say the good point and the bad points in this. Here he is discussing the point of view, the narrator's point of view. Continue reading. Note, are you here, Note?
Miss, the break started.
Really?
Yes.
Miss, before you go, what was our homework?
Your homework is written in the weekly plan. The break started and I haven't finished with you with this. We continue it next writing period. It's okay. Okay. Bye, girls. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Miss. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. Have a nice weekend.
Have a nice weekend. You too, girls. Bye, sweetheart.